player match that's rivals, friends who played each other throughout the Soul Calibur 5 and 6 days. So we have got this hype video to introduce the players.
Oh yeah, let's see that. Can't wait to see.
The man from England to take it. Who wants Andyroo to take this right now?
Here we go.
Oh, that was the command grab. He took that very well. Oh, that's going to do it. Oh, no, but catching with the equal hit. That should do it anyway. Yep. Oh, the clash. Staggering. Andy is staggering this man.
That was the intimidation. My God.
Oh, he's waited for that.
Snap your fingers, do go, Steph. Here we go.
Snap my fingers, take that damage.
But damn, Ssylus coming out of the gate, swinging with these preps and shadow evades. Look at the damage, look at the carry. This is going to be a crazy punish. Almost break it immediately right off the bat.
That was like 60%.
Soul charge on soul charge. Bandai getting caught pressing buttons. Oh, this is so bad for him. This is going to be a ring out. Oh, there we go.
And there it is.
That was disgusting.
Wow, both are playing very stylish characters. I really love the style of Ssylus and Raphael. This is going to be so aggressive set, I guess.
Yes, it is. I can't wait to see this match. You know, these styles make fights, and it's about the fact that these people have played each other before, which is going to make for another interesting matchup. Again, before we get into that, guys, we have got this amazing Astro headsets thanks to Astro Gaming, the official headset and mix amp partner of the Soul Calibur Online Challenge. And like we said before, this year they extended their partnership to the casters as well, where all of us in the Soul Calibur Online Challenge have been using these special edition Astro TR headsets to bring the hype to you at home. Shout out to Astro and their innovative designs, always supporting the FGC. Thank you, much luck to them for helping out with this tournament. And yes, that was Ssylus and Andyroo. So we are going to get into this next interview video just to let the players talk and discuss how they think about this matchup. So stay with us. Check this video out.
Let's see how they think about it. Let's go.
What do I want to say about Ssylus? Well, he honestly isn't talked about enough, which is surprising to me since, you know, he's such an amazing player, and underestimating him would be really dangerous. However, I plan to beat him. I feel pretty confident about it, yeah.
He's a great player. He's honestly like one of the most defensive players I've ever seen in my life, and he's so good at it. It's unbelievable. I'm pretty confident getting into the matches because I know both these characters inside out, and I know Andy's playstyle inside out. I'm
going to use Ssylus. However, over the last few months, I have been working on my other character, Grøh, which I do feel confident about. Should I need to switch to him? So, gonna go with Zaz.
100% Raphael.
I'll need to bring my A game straight off the bat against Scott. So, I'll be trying to get as many sets in with other top players just to make sure that I'm feeling great on the day and can beat him.
I'm comfortable in both of the matchups. I know the characters inside out, and me and Andy play all the time. So preparation-wise, I'm just going to go over strings, just make sure I'm stepping the right way, what moves I can punish, etc.
I think the matchup between Zaz and Raph is quite even, to be honest. It can be specifically more threatening if Raph is near a wall. His wall game is very dangerous. However, the same can be said about Zaz near a ring edge. So quite an even matchup, I'd say.
For Zaz, it's a bad matchup for Raphael if you get a ring out stage, because Zaz has got like 1001 reverse ring out options and front ring out options as well. He's got both grabs that reverse ring out, and it's a true 50-50 on when he grabs you at the edge, which is annoying. But for Grøh, I would say it's slightly in Raph's favour, because Raph he just outranges him, he outpokes him. I've got a lot of options to deal, a lot of prep options to deal with his strings. And a lot of Raph's auto GIs counter Grøh really well.
So the thing is, me and Ssylus go way back to the early days of Soul Calibur 5. It came out in 2012, and no exaggeration, we must have played over 10,000 games. And we're at a point where the mind games are insane, and we know each other inside out. So at this point, it really goes back and forth.
Last time me and Andy played, it was a while ago. It was one of the EU weeklies that Phantasm runs, European Online Series I think it's called, and the last time me and Andy played there, it was pretty close, but I did come out on top in the end.
This is the thing with me and Ssylus, because we've played so much, we've had to adapt our play styles. There are days where one of us are playing exceptionally well and we just wipe the floor with each other in like a friendly online lobby, and other times it goes really even.
Well, when it comes to first to 5s and 7s, people do have a lot more time to adjust, and Andy is really, really good at adjusting. Like, if you give him enough time, he will adjust.
Sometimes I can be on the slower side to to adapt to a situation. If he's playing in a way that I have not mentally prepared myself for, it can take me a game or two to adjust.
I think it's going to be either 5-4 or 5-3, either side. I couldn't tell you who's going to win only because we play each other so much and we know each other inside out. It's going to be a really interesting set.
Okay, guys, we are back here. We're going to have exhibition set very soon, but it was very interesting to have them talking about how they think they're going to win and what it means to play each other. Like Andyroo and Ssylus, they know each other very much. They have played a lot together. And here we go. We have actually the poll that was posted on Twitter, and 59% people thought that Andyroo would win against 41 for Ssylus.
Interesting. Okay, so we have another 59 and 41 split there. Andyroo, people think he's going to take it. There is Andyroo mentioned it as well. He's known for being the resident Ssylus main character he's been using for a while, but he's also been working on Grøh as well. So there's a chance that he will switch to either one of those, how he feels on the day. Interesting as well about Ssylus. He was saying to me that before he even got into Soul Calibur, playing Soul Calibur 5, he used to be an FPS shooter and playing FPS games, and then he got into Soul Calibur 5. That's his background.
Yeah, really. It's so surprising because he had so much experience, it felt, right at the beginning of the game. Like, everybody talked about him like he knows the game. So it was so surprising to see that he would do so well just by playing the FPS before. It's so well. It's so good. Well, I'm curious to see his Raphael doing against Andyroo because they are knowing each other for a while now. So Andyroo, I've met him in a lot of tournaments. He has done so well, and he's also a player that is very serious about the game. He travels so much. He studies the games a lot. I don't know much Ssylus, but I'm pretty sure that he studies a lot too. When we see the interview, we see that.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to say both players, always willing to teach. Some of the nicest players in the FGC as well, in the Soul Calibur community, always willing to help and run sets. So it can't be stated how, great ambassadors they are for the UK and EU scene. And there we go, the first game.
What? We are seeing Grøh? Okay, let's go. I was thinking that he would take Ssylus at first, but that's a good surprise because we don't see Grøh often in tournaments. It's really rare, especially in Europe. We don't have any Grøh player here. I don't see any Grøh in top 8, so I'm very happy to see that.
That's right. They're going to let the intro rock. This is a battle between friends and rivals.
It's so anime, guys.
Yes.
It's an anime battle here. What the? What? It's an exhibition.
Let's go.
Okay.
And it's Ssylus.
They prepared that. I can't wait to see that. Good punishment from Ssylus.
Nice.
Senses. Good finish.
Ooh, just nice up in the throw there.
Yes.
Right, good. First blood goes to Ssylus. He was mentioning his main worries is only just the Avenger stance mix-up. That is only his concern, playing against enemy's throw. Dealing with that.
Yeah, Raphael is so safe, so fast. He can do so many punishments from so far away in the stage. So you have to be careful not with punishing against him.
Nice, cancels it, goes for a break attack.
You're taking the advantage by doing the soul charge here.
Gets caught stepping now. This is going to do a lot of damage. Bang!
Yes. It's really hard for Andyroo right now to take the advantage. A lot of pressure from Ssylus. 2K. Okay, the soul charge here. Okay, he has to use it fine. Grøh, it's anime battle here, guys. What? 8-1, okay. It was almost worth it to use the sword charge. Almost worth it to win the round.
We're seeing the mind game between them, the jumping mix-ups. He did not fight on it, Ssylus, though.
Is it a weird mix-up or is it a pressure mix-up? What? He could avoid that.
Excellent sidestep and duck. Nice. Andyroo just playing really tight now.
Yeah, just poking. Not big damage here, just pokes.
Oh, excellent. Doesn't get a big punish, but still in the lead of the life.
Okay, simple BB.
And he
this
mentioned,
one was all about pokes here.
yeah, he mentioned he's a bit slower to adapt. Usually that is the case, but he will bring it back. Nice. And Decay doesn't hit.
Okay, activation of the anime mode. Okay.
Oi! Nice. Ssylus not biting.
Oh,
There you
good
go.
guy, but nothing behind, just guard and then, okay, going for a combo, teleport, going crazy. 3B into CE. Going for the big damage.
And it was good usage of his soul charge. He didn't commit onto after the moves after the teleport. Just let it rock. Made these moves cancel to get in Ssylus' head, but right, got you ducking now. You get launched to the freebie.
He has no bar right now, dude. He used everything, all the resources. Ssylus has 2 balls, starting the round really well, but he didn't get a wall. Okay, so charge.
Oh, counter hit. Scarlet sleeve. Oh, it does cancel the Avenger.
Okay. DVD. Soul Shard this time. It's really close right now. Oh, nice comment from Andyroo. He takes it. 3 rounds in a row. It was really a bad start for him. Ssylus took the 2 first rounds and we were like, oh, it's going to be very fast for this first match. But Andyroo was able to adapt so fast. Actually, less than 1 match. And yeah, I was expecting him to play Zasalamel, and after the beginning of the match I was like, oh, he should have taken Zasalamel, but for now he has to continue to grow because he just won this match. And I'm very surprised of his level with Grøh.
Yeah, that is very true. Everyone known for him is Ssylus. He is recognized and he's openly saying, you know what, I'm a bit of a slow starter, but in these longer sets is where he thrives, and he was able to, that middle round is where he just reduced it to very small pokes, spacing, and then he was able to bring it back. Excellent work. Oh, accident. Duck avoids it, gets him with the low as well.
Oh, that's a nice lethalette. Oh,
Ooh, brilliant step
good
as well.
evade, yes.
Oh, go blocked on it, but too slow to punish that. Take this. Nice work. Andyroo get the first round. Now you can see he's starting to get more comfortable. He's warming up. Oh, nice backswing blow.
Oh, the GI. Nice read into the lethalette.
Yo, the damage on that.
Yes, so big. Reversal edge. Oh, he blocked that. He saw the low. Punished.
Oh my god.
That's a level of mind game. You know these players know each other pretty well.
Unfortunate, expensive round to lose there.
What a slide!
It's time for you to
Perish. Oh, okay, doesn't do the second hit. Nice, using his horizontal. Yeah.
Oh, good pokes.
Yeah. And they're really excelling this poking game here. Oh, no, he avoids it!
Ooh, yeah, he did a GI, but then got hit by the reversal edge. He wanted to evade, but nope.
Ooh, hits him with the break attack. Good opportunity for Andy.
Okay, nice mix up into the low. Okay, 2 round 2 1.
Oh, good back set there from Ssylus.
It's time for you to
Alright, about using a meter now. He's got an extra one.
Yeah, he got to be crazy now. Good evade, but no punish.
Okay, cancel it into K. Tries to go for the throw. Oh my god, the timing of that!
This auto-J is fantastic.
Oh no, bad position now. He's got a no.
Good console. Oh, you saw the low. You saw the animation of this. What? He evades that?
Oh my god. Ruffian! Oh, that's his insult. Ruffian. What? Nah, he's not having none of that. Just launches him. Great round for Ssylus now. It's all the momentum in his favor.
Oh, nice to the eye. And yes, the mix-up on Wake Up, going for the mid. So 1-1. It's really close actually between the both of them.
That round, I think Andy, the GI maybe was a bit risky there. I understand it was, you know, there's a lot of things they do because they play against each other all the time, but the GI there might have been a level too far. Just hold it and block. He has the soul charge there as well, but it's 1-1 now. Very competitive match, and we're seeing how both players are adapting. Andy with the AGI, the timing on that, he was sidestepping 8-way running, pressing nothing. As soon as he saw Ssylus press a button, that's when you saw the AGI come out and get the lethal hit.
Yeah, we are going to see if he changed character or not. I wonder. Does it stick to Grøh or may it change to Ssylus? Because when you lose, you are able to change character. But no, he's keeping Grøh.
Confident staying with Grøh. Got the first game with him. Nice. Cancel the sidestep, avoid the vertical.
Nice sidestepping.
Oh, nice. Duck straight after. 100 KE. KA, sorry. Nice work from Andy.
Yes. They are both running at each other.
With each other's face.
Okay, good mix-ups.
Nice, cancelling it. He's really doing work with these Avenger mix-ups now. This is what Ssylus said he was a bit afraid of. Nah, you can't avoid that. And he just...
just running at him and doing BB.
Cancels it and goes in. I was waiting.
Yeah, he was
I was waiting. We haven't seen the Avenger A series, so I was waiting for that. He pulls it out at the end. Oh, big start with the lethal hit.
Oh yeah, he's going to hurt so much with the soul attack here. Soul charge from Ssylus. Whoa! It's so much to deal with Grøh being in soul charge. It's so terrible. It's so terrible to leave.
Honestly. Oh, he just needs one hit now. Yeah, he wants back away.
Yeah, with the evades, very hard to.
Oh no!
Maybe
okay, good work. Andy stays on the floor and rolls, and look at that, a quick 3-0 from Andyroo.
3-0. I didn't expect this, especially because, you know, we are playing against Ssylus, and I was thinking that Ssylus may have all the tools to prevent Grøh to go into stances, you know. But I'm very surprised to see also the Andyroo's game with the pokes. I didn't think of Grøh like this, you know, because he was playing a lot with pokes with Grøh, and I've never seen a player playing him like this.
You usually see them just doing some crazy,
crazy anime things, but you don't see him being played with the pokes, you know.
Yeah. Andy was saying that that's and him fit his playstyle, but being a bit simpler to use, it's a perfect combination for a player like Andy using Grøh. Oi, the second hit. There you go in. Nice. Good work, and he's just getting caught up in all these mixed up there. Nice. Oh no, the Wolf Knight doesn't get it in play. Oh my god, he's one hit and he gets it. Good knowledge dropping the string there as well. And he tried it again. Just like that turnaround. Andy in a good... Oh!
He took from behind.
Okay. Nice. Andy launch. No wall hit. And he overcommits a bit too much and he's in a bad position, but he knows and the soul charge.
Nice use of a soul charge here to get out of the wall.
Oh, the clash! Wow.
Anime! Wow. Andyroo, 2 rounds to 0 right here.
Just whipped on the floor. Stands up, he blocks. Ducks it, sorry.
Okay, soul charge activated very early in the round. Oh, the GI! To the throw, to tech throw.
Raphael, he blocks it.
Yes.
Charges it up as well.
Nice sweep. Oh, he ducks all the time against all the throws. And the sweep to end this. Oh no! What? It was too late?
Oh, that looked like it was...
Yeah, to us, I think it really looked like he could punish it.
Andy doing work, but Ssylus showing he's not out of this yet. I like that. While rising B, and then he's cancelling it, going to it. A low drop as well.
It's time for you to
Okay, that's a comeback from Ssylus. Andyroo was winning 2 rounds to 0. Here we go for the comeback.
That was all that he needed. That C didn't work out, and he's back in this 1-1. Oh, yeah, he's getting the ducking now.
Good damage. Oh, that was quite risky. You just have to wall to avoid that move.
Oh no, this is gonna be the wall hit.
Yes. And then the combo video we've seen on Twitter for lots.
Yes.
The Ssylus combo video on Twitter, we know it. It's okay, 2-2-2. Okay. We are coming back with Ssylus. That's going to be very interesting to see this, if there's gonna be a change character or not.
Yes. So you mentioned it right about
welcome to the stage of history.
when it was playing, it was the Avenger mix-ups were working in his favor. That key moment though, that CE, the recovery on that move was so quick. I thought Andy got it, but you can see moments like that. You can get in your head mentally, damn it, I should have won that. All you need is that one game, and you can turn it around. And Ssylus does not want to go down to have a 2-game deficit, so he's keeping himself in there. Andy, he's still got just had another play, but he's doing really well with Grøh, so I don't think he's got a reason to switch just yet.
Yeah, it was really close, so we managed him now. Okay, reversal edge.
Oh, he stabs him right in the
He did
eyes.
the right chose.
Second hit, wakes up and gets a throw. Cancelled it, doesn't commit to the punish there.
Oh, no punish.
Yeah, we're looking for that lethal hit, didn't get it, too slow. Okay. Good block.
Yeah, good block, but no punish behind.
Battle 2. Fight.
Yeah, he's looking for that wall.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice switch to withstand.
Oh, yeah, he's just getting whipped, that kick. Like, where you going?
Yeah, go away.
Oh, okay, the second hit. He didn't evade that one.
Okay, good touch throw.
There we go.
Ah, let's head.
Very good cloak. Very poke heavy round there as well. A bit slower. And he's making good use of our Rise and B into the Avenger mix-ups, going for the low after.
Cool. He really wants, Ssylus really wants to open the guard, but it seems like it's not working. There's no throw, there's no way that he would duck.
Raw at the Avenger. Okay, it's really good move. He's using it perfectly.
I like this, but nothing behind it.
Stays on the ground, wait.
I expected a better punishment.
Oh, wow. Excellent work. And he didn't punish that a lot because he wanted to go into the Avenger stance to get the mix-up to really mess with his mind, and he gets the round beautiful. Got the jump, no, bad position.
Oh! I thought it would be the wing out, but no.
Yeah, he's using it. He wants to get away. Uses the soul treasure to create more distance.
Oh no, he waited way too much on this. And then that's the end. Okay, 3 matches to 2 for Andyroo.
Brilliant work. Yeah, he's making the meter management for both players. They're not being they're not being too reserved without using the meter. They're not dying without it. And he's making good use of the soul attack going into the combat as well. This is what we want to see, the high level meter management of making sure you're squeezing every opportunity by utilizing them as well.
Do you know if Ssylus is really comfortable with this matchup or not?
I would say Ssylus actually used to main Grøh before.
Oh.
Well, I would say main. He probably used both of them, but he was known for using Grøh early days in Soul Calibur 6 as well. You would see him online using Grøh, so he's got knowledge with, I think, probably Season 1 Grøh. I'm not sure how much Season 2 Grøh he knows as much, and playing against Andyroo, he's definitely got more experience playing against Andy's Zasalamel as opposed to his Grøh, and I think we're seeing some of that come into play here.
Okay, let's go for the next match here. It's on the Setsika stage.
Oh, nice. And he gets the second one as well. Look at that, almost half a bar. 10 seconds in for Ssylus. Nice. Gets him ducking. Nice, just stabs up the toes, yeah.
Yeah, the feet, always a good place in fighting games.
All it does is stab him in the toes. Yeah, you can see he's opened up with a lot more lows now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, brilliant step. All right, you want to throw? Take this.
Yeah, good positioning from Ssylus. Stay on the ground. But then the angle of the camera made him against the wall.
Oh, his clothes are gone. Actually, in a way, worked in his favor there, but weird interaction. Ssylus, look at that quick 2 games. Oh no, he ran up and they both pressed the button, but Andy lost the bar. Okay, doesn't get second ball hit, but Andy in a dangerous position.
It will be hard to come back, but with the anime soul charge, maybe we can do it. Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about, the anime. Oh. Will you do all that to die with 2K? Oh no.
Look at this comeback!
Will he come back? Yes!
Wow!
Nice comeback from the anime guy.
The anime guy! What a comeback! Andy, I'm still in this, man. I got 1 bar.
Still here.
Yeah, too late, and he was too late on the punish. And he just staying on the floor, rolling.
That's more like it.
That's more like it. He wanted to see with no clothes on.
It's really close. Don't rush down like this against Andyroo.
Wow, again, Andy coming back. Again, the throw being
once
moment in the last moments of the game.
Okay, so charge activated very early in the round. Oh, the whip punish.
Nah, I guess
This is working. Once again from the mid. Okay, it was worth it. Search activated from Andyroo. We grow. Teleport, but nothing behind. What? What?
Oh,
it's
crazy.
So good. We will see a comeback again.
Oh,
what? The jumping bee. Oh wow, that was so close for Andyroo too. Will he come back again? Wow, I think that Ssylus is not breathing anymore. so close. So close.
That was really close. Both players are staying on the floor a lot more to avoid the mix-ups, which is great. But I'm seeing a lot of interactions where they'll get hit once on the floor, they'll roll again, and then the other opponent commits to doing a mid, and they wake up and they die from it. So we're seeing those layers where, all right, I'll take a couple hits on the ground, I'll get up and wait for my time to punish. So I think they might need to stop overcommitting on the second, like the second mind game aspect there, and just back away, because we're seeing that he's trying to commit and now he's behind you and he's punishing you. So again, close match from these guys, man. Okay, another map. Let's go. 3-3.
Yeah, it's really close between them. Oh, the GI this time.
Nice start. Yes, goes into the Avenger K, and he just stands there looking for the parry. Doesn't pull the trigger on a second hit. Good punish there.
Oh, that's a good way. When you know each other very well, then you have to do these kind of things.
I love that cheeky little kraut into the low. Oh, look at the range.
Range, yeah, the range of finish from Raphael. You know that.
Cannot whiff there. That fence will get you. Is he airborne? No, he's not.
Could be. I don't know.
Wow, Scarlet's sleeve gets him out the air. Nah, stop that. You cannot avoid this.
Whoa, the reversal edge. But it's okay. It's okay.
That was sick. Oh, crash.
No, too vertical, and Andyroo stepped really well here.
That move of Raphael, he was like, you're behind me. Nah, you're not getting away. I love that.
I love that too. Social activated. No punish on that! He was right behind.
Alright, lucky for Andy, the airborne hit. Doesn't get comboed.
Okay, good punishment here. Wake up situation. He waited for the throw and then
Too slow and expensive.
Yes.
Battle 4. Fight.
Oh, they just run up to each other's faces and then they stand still for a second. The respect. And the bad decision there for Andy. Yeah, needs to get out of there. Don't want to be back into war against Ssylus. Yeah, he
don't stay on the
floor.
ground here. Yes, they're not guaranteed.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, the defense
So
of Andy.
close! He has to break it! Yes, guaranteed damage. It was so close that he didn't have any choice.
He's spending it early. He's got a lot of bar to work with. Why not?
Okay, anime time, guys. Oh. Nice GI. He waited.
Oh, yeah, he uses the horizontal to catch him.
Okay, so charge. We see another comeback from Andyroo.
Oh, I love it. He held in the stars, waited for him to stand
Again,
up.
another comeback. Man, no. He respects him too much. Ssylus, every time. Andyroo is in soul charge. He's like saying, "God, I know it's frightening, but ways to grow in soul charge is so anime. He can teleport. He can do many cancel. Can do so many things. I know, but he's facing like this.
Welcome
just
to the
guarding.
stage of history.
And then that's the time where Andyroo does everything he wants, and it's working. You have this moment where you don't have to fear against him. You really have to attack, do something.
Yeah, that's true. I like how Andy went into stance and Ssylus was on the ground around him. He delayed it by as long as he could so he could stand up and then carry on the mix-up. So he didn't overcommit to hit him when he was on the ground. He stayed in the stance, went into the Avenger K, and he got the win. Good work from Andy. Excellent usage of Grøh's stances. And wow, this is a super close match. Is Ssylus going to tie this up? Are we going to have another 5-4? I hope so.
I hope so too. Starting with the throw.
Oh, stiff knee in the gut there.
Oh, what? Okay, he woke up like this.
Still a roll, that's it.
Oh. Side.
Alright, this is the start that Ssylus needs. Exodus stays on the ground, avoids it. Another throw from Ssylus. Oh no!
He has too much pressure right now, Ssylus. He missed so many opportunities to finish.
There we go, but he's got the loop here. That's so stylish. Soul attack.
What? What?
That is a bit unorthodox. I haven't seen that setup.
I've never seen that setup, so I don't know what it was supposed to do. Okay, 2K. But at least he won that one.
Okay, with the single B into 2K, Andy tried to stand up and punish. Now he's just poking away. He's getting counter hit a lot. Speaking of counter hit, lethal hit for Andy. Avenger Edge.
Yeah, Andyroo using his bar.
Oh, brilliant back.
Nice punishment. Yeah, this time he should not respect him. Don't fear the sword shot, but no, he died.
Oh man, okay, Andyroo again. The adaptations of both players are just amazing. Still in it, got a bar to work with. Both starting a very safe gameplay.
The sweeper game?
Oh,
Nice
catches him.
step, it's a combo. Oh, good throw. And stay on the ground, and then the little poke.
I love that. Andyroo one round away from taking this.
Yeah, set points. Oh, why? He's going to stances. He goes for a mix-up. He has still a soul charge to do.
This is intense.
They are being patient.
Yes. Oh, good.
Oh, the soul attack here. Oh, wow, the little head. Nice punishment going to the CD. Ssylus still has one bar.
He's going to be his back towards the ring as well now because he's going to switch positions. Slice it out.
Oh, he's doing a throw like this?
Oh,
Look at the right distance. Why would you do a throw?
I can't believe this. We are going to the final game again. These Soul Calibur exhibitions are amazing.
Yes, that was so close. And at the beginning of this match, I felt bad for Ssylus because he was missing so many punishments. You could see that. And any time that he had to punish with a launcher, then something weird would happen. And now he really adapted very well. You know, there's a syndrome like we call that the fear to win. And sometimes it happens to some player when you're so close to win, but then at the very end you're just putting your guard and doing nothing because you're too afraid. So I hope this time it's not gonna happen to Ssylus. I want to see a very nice match until the very end. Let's see that. Last match, guys.
Let's go. You said it right, Karane. That throw was a bit risky that he did at the end. The distance was just not there, and he waited up and tried to throw. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Final game.
No, we finish on that.
Stands up on blocks. Look at they're both going head to head. Even alive now.
Yes, it's event. Okay, nice focus. Pressure with Tensor.
Oh, nice.
A lot of pressure from Andyroo.
Oh, no, it wasn't enough.
Oh, nice punishment.
It wasn't enough damage. I know what Andy was going for. That sneaky low, but the damage just wasn't enough.
Yeah, the damage reduced when you had this percentage of life is really heavy.
Oh, no.
Okay, this time Ssylus doesn't miss any chance here to make the punishment.
Good GI there from Andy. Although the pressure, you're right, spends it early. Oh, sorry, spends it late, actually. Wow.
Damn, he's on time this time, Ssylus. Set point. That went fast, so Andyroo has to come back here.
Lead right in the back. Good opportunity.
Going for the soul shot. He doesn't want to miss the chance to win this match. Oh, he didn't connect?
Oh, nice. Went underneath the high.
Pressure.
That chip damage.
Gap damage, yes. Okay, anime time. Whoop. Okay, he wanted this time, this moment to finish.
Oof, man, my heart.
He was away in the range, and then he was just waiting the right time to do this. Not many risks, just waiting for the opponent's mistake.
That's it, Andy. Now he's rinsing these Avenger mix-ups. Yeah, that's it. He's gonna spend it. He's gonna get one.
Yeah,
of these.
using all the resources he can. Nice from Andyroo.
Oh, there it is.
He had no time to use the sword charge. He had no time. He used all the resources he got. At least he got 1 bar. Because it's the very last round. He said, guys,
They both have
close.
these as well. Oh no, Andy overcommitted.
Whoa.
That's it. Yes, spend it early. And he spikes him down.
Oh, both in soul charge now. No, what did he try to do once again?
Oh no, the fisherman suplex.
It's
He's
so
up-
close. The tech throw. Oh, he baited it. He baited it. Oh, no way. Wow. These guys know each other so much. He knew, he was so used to that Andyroo was going to GI. He baited it, and then he just won the set. Wow, Ssylus was winning 2 rounds straight. Andyroo is coming back, and then final round that was so close until the very last move.
Oh my god, that was amazing. Another 5-4 between friends and rivals. We saw the storyline of Andy having a bit slow start, steamrolling after that initial shaky start, Ssylus having to come back, and then Andyroo in the final game coming back, taking it to a final game. Some key moments where they both just kind of lost it a bit, but that's just showing how strong both players are, how much they play each other. And again, Andy doing it all the way with Grøh, which is, I think, a first in the sense of doing such a high stakes match with Grøh. I think he's going to be disappointed about the result, but pleased at how much he done with Grøh. Wow, that was intense, man. That was intense.
That was really intense. Yeah, they were winning 1 match, and then the other player would win 1 match again until the very end. It was so close. And even if it's a first to 7, maybe the winner would have changed, you know. It's so close. It's both players that know very well, and it's amazing to see that at this level of exhibition, you know. It's the second exhibition matches that we have got, and the next one is going to be Key versus Scale. I can't wait to see this one too. But we had some of the very finest players from UK here, Andyroo versus Ssylus, and I'm happy to have seen Ssylus playing because he's mostly on PS4, and I haven't been playing PS4 players for a while because I'm mostly on PC. So it's really great to see the Raphael Legion that everybody talked about.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have seen that today.
Yeah, now he's actually on PC as well now, so he's come over. The legend is here. Everyone, 11,000 viewers. You've got to see Andyroo put on a great show of Grøh. Ssylus, you know about him now, representing UK and Scotland. Excellent exhibition between both players. We are going to have a quick 2-minute break and come back with a live interview with both players. Do not go anywhere.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. We had an amazing set with Andyroo versus Ssylus. Even if the stream says Final Boss Key versus Skull, that's not that. But yeah, we got Andyroo and Ssylus on the mic. Andyroo, how are you doing?
Hello.
Yes.
Man, I feel really, really good. That was some of the best games I've played in a long time. That was
Wow. I didn't even know that you would play Grøh, actually, because, you know, we met in offline tournaments, of course, obviously. And I remember when you teach me how to play against Ssylus, and I have an amazing time having you learning me the character. And now you playing Grøh. So since when do you play him, and how do you feel with him?
So I've been playing him for about 3 months now or so. I like to consider myself I dual main him and Zaz. I've just been putting a lot of work into Grøh, and I really like him. The new season 2 changes with Avenger buffs and Soul Attack inclusion are really good for him, and I think he's really solid, and it's just really fun, and he's so cool, and that's what makes me like pick him, because he's nice and simple and really cool.
So why did you actually pick him only against Ssylus? Did you actually prefer the matchup, or you maybe thought that Ssylus know your Ssylus too much?
That is probably, I will admit, I just feel a bit intimidated to use Zaz against him. He is so good against Zaz because, as I said in the trailers, we've played so much. He knows Zaz the back of his hand, honestly. And although it's still possible to, of course, still win with Zaz against an opponent like that, I picked Grøh for a bit of, I feel like I can be a lot more aggressive with Grøh a lot faster, and I don't need to like build up cursors. I can just go ham, when I'm losing, pop soul charge, and then just randomly make massive comebacks.
I understand that. Okay, thank you, Andyroo.
Excellent. Ssylus, welcome. That was a really good set. How do you feel after that amazing close set with Andyroo?
Oh, that was actually a great set. It was really intense. Like, I had to completely change my play style, like completely. Like, it felt so uncomfortable at first because I had to just stick with the wee pokes. I couldn't go in for too much prep stuff because it was counting on it. I would rather not guess and just play neutral. But Raph's neutral tools aren't the best damage-wise, and he's got the 3A. I kept on trying to get the 3A lethal hit, but it is so hard to place that move because it's I-18 and it's not very good at catching step, and you need 2 hits to get the lethal hit. And then once they know you've got the lethal hit, all they need to do is not duck, basically, and like it's completely useless. But in that set, it was just like most of the games were down to the last round, and it was just complete outside the box thinking. Like I didn't even know what I was going to do half the time. I just done it.
That's right. You played each other so many times. You probably played a lot on feel and just personally how Andy would respond to these situations. So before we spoke, you mentioned the Avenger stance as a whole is what you were more concerned about. Did it play out how you expected? At the start, I could definitely see Andy was using it to his advantage, but how did you feel as the set went on, dealing with him cancelling these Avenger stances in the ways that he did?
Well, the ways that he cancelled it was really different from what he usually does, which was pretty confusing. I don't play against Grøh very often because there's not that many Grøh players apart from Andy. I've only been playing his Grøh for a few months, but I'm still getting used to the stance. But it's getting it into my mind that I need to 2A to interrupt the stances rather than 6BB because he can step out of it really easily and punish me for it. So I have to completely change up my interrupt tool when he's getting into that stance, but it's hard to remember.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was mixing up with Avenger A every now and again as well, which was actually quite scary. Like once he hit that the first time, I was so scared to press a button whenever he went into Avenger stance.
How did it feel? You used to dabble with Grøh early days. Do you think that experience doesn't really translate now because he's changed a lot and you haven't used him for a while? Did you have any of that in your mind at all, or was it almost like playing a character you've never touched?
It was kind of half and half. Like there was some stuff that I remembered that he could do and how to counter it and like how to go about like approaching the matchup. But the new moves, like that made it a lot harder. Like he was hitting me with 236B, that I don't even know that high vertical move that he's got. Kept hitting me with that randomly because I barely see it and it's a fast move. I'm not going to expect it. So it was kind of 50-50.
Yeah, excellent. The last thing I'll say to kind of both of you, how does it feel having almost 10,000 people watch you guys play? You've been strong players within the UK scene for a long time, and I'm glad that so many people got to see both of you play in such an amazing close set and sort of get your name out there. How does it feel to play in this sort of stage and have everyone kind of just watch and get to know, Andyroo and Ssylus?
Oh, it was amazing. I didn't even know there was that many people watching, to be honest.
Sometimes, you prefer not to know.
Yeah, I literally, I just took the stream off. I was like, yeah, right, I'm just going to get my head in the game. I don't care how many people are watching. But then I found out there was like 11K or something watching. I'm like, oh, God. Just as well I didn't check.
I'm like, hi, Mum.
Hi, Mom. Yeah, how did you feel, Andyroo? Because you're used to play offline, and we see you in competition, supported by UK players, and here you're alone, you're home, and then you have to play against in front of 10K viewers. Did you actually realize that?
It did completely leave my mind, really. Once we got into it, the games were just that good, that intense, that enjoyable. It's just like playing him, but like. I guess that a bit of extra pressure, but I guess that's just the normal Tony. I can't even speak, man. This is so good to the set. Well played, Chuck Scarlett. GG's. I'll beat you next time, Raphael.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks for coming on, guys. It's great to have you guys on. Such great players, and honestly, some of the most friendliest and welcoming players in the scene. Like I said, always willing to teach and run sets, and just players like that are a great ambassador for the UK and EU scene. And yeah, they put on a great show. So much love to both players. All right, so guys, we had amazing first 2 exhibitions. Amazing, Kayane.
Yeah, I know that. It was amazing. And actually, I'm very happy to see more of the UK players, because I'm not really often see them, because I organized Kayanekers, but it was mostly for French players due to connection and sports stuff. And then it's been a long time I didn't see people actually offline, because there's no tournaments offline, obviously, with this pandemic. But I'm very happy because, Soul Calibur, even fighting games in general, it's international. We are used to travel to see the players offline, and right now it's really hard for months, for 1 year now, that we are not able to see the players. So actually hearing Andyroo's voice that I didn't hear for like 1 year, it's something, because usually I see him in offline tournament, I'm like, oh, you here somewhere in UK, and yeah, you're like, oh, okay, I see you with that element. But since then you play Grøh, and it's always something when you see players offline, and then you don't see them for a while because no tournaments is happening offline, and then you see that the passion is still here. And that's what I love when I commentate tournaments like this. You see that players are still training the game, are still passionate about it. And I really love that. So I really love the fact that this exhibition takes players from Europe, and especially players from France, because I'm French, I'm happy, but also from UK. So big shout out to Andyroo and Ssylus for this strong showing today. Congratulations.
Excellent. I completely agree, Kayane. When you hear Andyroo, it does feel like the nostalgic feeling